sorry I asked.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
When you get into defensive games, it's exciting. It really is exciting. And as
there you go.
There's a great example of it.
Ryan Wilson just shot the gap on there and took Brzezinski down. They were trying to run a toss to the outside into the sideline. It just didn't go.
Chris, how about this?
Here's why Ryan Wilson.
There's why.
He had the read, took on his blocker, stood him up. In fact, knocked him right back into the ball carrier and made the tackle for a loss.
Chris, I promise you and the viewers, the next time I ask him, I'll ask about flower gardening or something like that, okay?
We'll talk about that, too.
Yeah.
You know, my rhododendrons and all those other things?
I have a feeling this is a very well-rounded young man.
You are scaring me now. All right, here's football. Here's
third
football.
down and 12.
Here's football, guys.
Triple set to the right. Storino is back to pass. And he comes back left. He has a man, Brzezinski, 35-40. And out of bounds, close to midfield at the 49-yard line. Listen to the crowd at Bethel Park.
They're going nuts on it. This was a trips right formation. The three wide receivers took it deep. Brzezinski came in underneath the linebackers. The linebackers had a deep drop, and I'll tell you, Storino hit him right in stride, and he took it down the field. He's cutting inside of the linebackers. He's right underneath. They had a double-crossing pattern. Boom. Flaring right out of the backfield. You had your running back flaring right out of the backfield inside of the linebackers and took it down the field for a great gain.
Now Bethel Park will put it back on the ground, and they're going to run it to the right side this time. And A.J. Kloss is the running back. Check that, not Kloss, I should say, but rather Alan Hutchinson, a junior, 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, number 48 on the run that time. He'll pick up a couple. It'll be second down at 8. Bethel Park inside of USC territory now at the Panthers' 48-yard line.
Chris, it seems like Bethel Park's coming at them and saying, listen, okay, you know we're going to run. Try and stop us.
Storino wants to throw. He's got a man. Was it caught and fumbled? Let's see. No whistle yet. And finally, Bethel Park does recover at the 30-yard line. But that pass was complete to Albright, the tight end, coming downfield and curling out near the near sideline. He had it enough time to be ruled a possession.
Well,
see if we can see it again.
That's one greasy football there hanging on to that one. Bing, bang, boom. Finally, Alan Hutchinson is right there. Otherwise, Bethel Park would have been mighty embarrassed over that exchange.
I don't know if that was a completion. He did not look as though he had total control on that. And if replays were involved, I think these officials might have been overruled.
Replay, high school football? Oh, please.
Hey, you look at this facility, you look at the crowd that's here.
Here's an end around. Bethel Park running the football. Matt Ivanovich has some pretty good room and picks up about 6.
This design reverse from the start. Fake to the inside to Brzezinski, come around. Now, Ivanovich decides to slow down a little bit. He has 2 defenders coming from his inside. Had he continued to go, he lost his footing, but I think that he probably would have gained a couple more yards had he continued to take it to the outside, because he still had more than enough room before he even got to the numbers.
Ryan Wilson brings him down after a 5-yard gain. It is second down and 5 for the Bethel Park Blackhawks. 4:04 and a running first quarter clock, no score. Now Storino gives off. A quick opener again. It's Alan Hutchinson, the running back. Gets it inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Straight ahead run again by the Blackhawks and another 5-yard gallop. Or check that, I should say. Yes, a 5-yard gallop. And now it will be a first down. From the 19, first down and 10. Bethel Park, they continue to roll now in the red zone in Upper St. Clair territory.
Chris, they are running at what seems to be the heart of Upper St. Clair's defense. They have some big guys in the middle, and they're just challenging them to say, okay, this is what we're going to do. Stop us.
Play fake. Storino rolls left. He had running room, but he decided to throw. He has a man in double coverage, and the pass is caught at the 8-yard line. What a great catch that time by Josh Albright. Again, the tight end.
You watch this carefully.
Great rollout, sealed off the inside. He had an option here to take it down the field himself, or in fact, if you look beyond that, you had Ivanovic deep. So he had an option to go short or go long.
Matt Moritz on the tackle. First down and goal from the 8-yard line for the Blackhawks of Bethel Park. Now the inside give to Brzezinski. Slices toward the near sideline, right through the center of the line, down close to the 5-yard line, and all the way down to about the 4. It'll be second down and goal. Upper St. Clair trying to hunker down here. Bethel Park using the momentum in its favor with 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. Bethel nothing, Upper St. Clair nothing.
You think it'll stay that way much longer? Hey,
not by the looks of things here, Doctor.
These are 4 long yards, though.
Off play action, Storino rolling right, throws into the end zone. He has a man, touchdown! Bethel Park, the tight end Josh Albright sliding along the goal line, made the catch in traffic, and the Blackhawks lead it 6-0 with 2:14 to go. Here comes the extra point kick. And we have penalty flags on the play as A.J. D'Alessandro is trying to line it up for the soccer-style boot.
A little tougher to kick it from out there now.
Hey, Keith, they're starting pretty early with the fashion statements here.
Are you talking about the one legging on the kicker?
I think he was talking more like the penalty flag, but yeah, look at the kicker.
Look at the
one sock
you
on,
got one stocking and one bare leg.
D'Alessandro will try it again.
Oh, never mind.
And it's up and in.
He could have kicked that one from the 50.
Now, does he go to the sideline and put the other sock back on?
I guarantee you he won't. It looks too good like that. How about this? Bethel Park with a 7-0 lead over Upper St. Clair in its second possession of the game. The Blackhawks mix it up offensively with the pass and the run and move downfield, and Josh Albright gets the TD.
Absolutely. Their most effective play thus far, from what we've seen, are the rollouts. You know, in fact, I overheard someone saying before, as they're watching this, maybe that's what the Steelers ought to do with Cordell Stewart. Roll them out of the pocket, because when you have an aggressive defense coming at you pretty strong, you can help to neutralize them by moving your quarterback either way. And it makes a field, it kind of shortened the field to some extent, but still it puts some pressure on the sides that you're rolling to.
See the deep man back there on the far side of play. 22 is Joe Mazzanini, and 25 is Matt Moritz as we go back to Dr. Sidelines.
The beauty of being on the sidelines, everyone's focusing on the game. I can sneak over and get a preview of the Help America halftime show and give you an idea. Look at some of the cool stuff we're going to look at halftime. And we'll have that for you tonight as well.
Kick goes down to the 14-yard line. Moritz coming back upfield. And he is gang tackled at the 33. Upper St. Clair down 7-0. Has the ball now. This will be the Panthers' second possession of the night. Take a good look at Matt Moritz. He is the flanker, a wing back in the lineup for the Panthers after that kickoff return.
You know, Chris, we were talking about the youth at quarterback here. Well, let's see how they respond.
Justin Acabando, number 5, is the QB. Sets a man in motion and a pitch, and now Stefanski fumbles the football and has to get out and cover back at the 27-yard line.
Hot potato.
Sajansky still had good presence of mind. He felt that ball ricochet off of him. Obviously took his eyes off of it when the pitch came, looking to see where the opening would be, but he was smart enough to go look for it.
That opening was very wide. They had the corner sealed, and he saw pay dirt. Unfortunately, he didn't get a handle on the ball.
Yeah, maybe he was Greg, thinking about running to the hole before he had the ball.
Absolutely, because he could have easily picked up a good 5 to 7 yards there. Instead, they lost 5 yards.
I think I could have picked up 5 yards.
That's wishful thinking there, Keith.
Instead, they lose 5. It'll be second down and a short 15. Now the pass over the middle, and it is caught by Dan Schaefer, and the ball squirts loose, and Bethel Park has the ball back at the 50. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, my.
Accomando hit Kowalczyk coming down the middle, wide open. No, excuse me. He hit Schaefer coming across on the outside. He was trying to spin away off the tackle, and he just got stripped. Neil Mager just stuck his head on the football and stripped him.
Astorino on the offensive side, hit in the backfield, and now he's going to be tumbled down on the play as the pocket broke down.
Andrew came in hard and tough on that one. It just seemed like he had fire in his eyes.
Polishing off the tackle, Nate Hines, 6'2", 245-pound sophomore.
A little bit later on, you got to remind me, I have a small story and I think an example of the strength and depth of Upper St. Clair. Remind me of that, okay?
Okay.
Second down, 14, Bethel Park ball after the fumble recovery. Storino on the draw play. And taken out of bounds all the way behind the players by Jared Martinsick. That time is the running back for Bethel Park, and that is Dan Richmond. He'll be able to pick up about 3. It is still third down and 11 to go for the Blackhawks of Bethel Park High. We have just 24 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Chris Shovlin with former Pittsburgh Steeler Craig Bingham and Dr. Sidelines Keith James on the Health America High School Football Game of the Week here on WBGN TV tonight. Gabe August is wide to the right side, and Angelisi is to the left. Now Richmond coming in motion out of the tailback spot. Storino drops. And the pocket again was there. However, fighting off the block was Ryan Wilson, coming straight in at the quarterback and ripped him down out of his shoes.
You know, what happened here, you had Richmond in motion going out to the same side as Angelisi, and they collided. And what that did was it took maybe even a split second, but that was enough to allow the defense to get through the line. It looked like it was supposed to be a quick step job and hit Richmond on the outside.
That is the end of the first quarter of play here at Blackhawk Stadium. It is Bethel Park 7, Upper St. Clair nothing on the Health America High School Football Game of the Week on WBGN TV.
This is the Health America High School Football Game of the Week on WBGN TV, celebrating our 5th season of high school football coverage. Look what's new on Adelphia. We've gone digital. That means more movies, more channels, more choices. Subscribe now and you can get 8 great channels of programming from HBO, 4 times the flicks from Cinemax, and a triple shot of Showtime. Plus, with Adelphia Digital, you get 18 channels of hit movies with Adelphia Home Theater, 40 channels of commercial-free music, and an interactive on-screen program guide, all with digital quality picture and sound. Adelphia Digital. Call now and get connected.
Health America knows that everyone has their share of life's ups and downs. Sometimes there are fewer ups and more downs. That's why we put together a game plan for your good health. With 5,000 doctors and 40 hospitals in Western Pennsylvania, Health America has the winning strategies that will get you back on your feet fast. When life tackles you unexpectedly, Health America, we have the game plan for your good health.
Every day, on every street, in every neighborhood, A true-to-life, better than anything Hollywood could dream up story is unfolding.